Travel agency, next big thing in Canada. Did you want to travel and make more money? Find out my experience and important things to ask your agency before signing any contract. By signing any contract, you are liable and might not be able to make changes at a future date. Hi everyone, my name is Selena of Duty. I make content on health teaching, beauty and lifestyle. In this video, I'll be sharing 7 important things to ask your travel agent. First, it's the location. Very important to know which part of the country you will be traveling to. If it's reachable by car or by air, or if you have to take multiple planes to get to your destination. Better to pick up contracts during the summertime, as some of these locations are almost impossible to reach at such times, like within winter time when there's snow. You want to know how many hours drive to your destination? Guys, do your research. Go on Google. Please factor in your expenses and cost of traveling if it's really worth your time before you say yes. You don't want surprises at this point. You should know if it's really worth it. Most northern travel don't even have shopping malls or facilities where you can shop for food and clothing items. So this means you have to go with your stuff, which is sometimes challenging. Next on my list is duration of contract. Very important to know. How long is the contract for? It should be for a minimum of 1 month to a year, depending on the facility. Make sure this is guaranteed. Working 2 to 3 days a week is not worth your travel. Ask for a minimum of 4 to 5 shifts a week. They could be so funny sometimes, as most facilities would like to breach the contract if they found somebody else in your replacement. Yep. Number 3, transportation and travel expenses, such as mileages and cab to your place of work, are being paid for most of the times. Please take an advantage of that. That saves you a lot on gas and mileage on your car. This should also be on your contract, guys. Next, it's your assignment. Very important, as some travel destination tends to throw you outside your specialty. For example, I signed up a contract to work only on the intensive care unit and then to pick up, which is my specialty, and then to pick up extra shifts from any other units. But to my surprise, I was asked to work emerge and other multiple units. I had to refer them back to the contract. Guys, this is not what I signed on the contract. They were still insisting. And you know what I did? I told them, I said, okay, fine. Just give me 1 month or give me 2 weeks orientation. Of course, they cannot afford that. They backed off. Please decline to work in area that is not your specialty, except you being properly trained and certified to work in those areas. Otherwise, you might sometimes get in trouble. Okay, guys, what number are we? Just checking. 24/7 clinical support. This cannot be overemphasized, as this is the most point in this list to request for, as you may have to protect yourself and your license. Oftentimes, the condition in remote places are challenging, in the sense that you work as twice as hard than in the cities. As you are assuming multiple roles, you might be placed to work outside of your specialties. Yeah, most of the time. Working in multi-level units such as clinics, ward, ER, ICU, and much more. You will sometimes need your clinical educators to assist you during this work duration. And also, because home-based staff are watching you closely for any missed errors. I was working for a particular agency, and they never had any clinical educator or support in place. I was shocked. You know, that's why I recommend, if you have a few years of experience and you're just starting out working working for a travel agency, better to start off with a bigger agency. Watch my video, guys, on the pros and cons for working for a big agency versus small agency. Next is negotiating salary. This is a must, as you could be working you could be working the same job with someone else and be getting a lower pay. Don't accept any pay below $100 for a remote job, as you work as twice as hard compared to those who is working in town. During your first week, try visiting human resources or payroll or whatever and find out how much you're supposed to be getting by the agency. I just meant what I said. I found out mine too late, guys, because I was underpaid. Almost in tears. Discovered that at the end of at the end of my contract. I'm still fighting till today for my balance. Should you discover early, then you can choose to renegotiate your contract with the agency. Of course, they don't have no choice then. They will have to pay what the hospital or the facilities had asked you to pay. And that brings me to my final note, guys, which is accommodation. Find out what type of accommodation that are being provided. Don't be fooled by any agency telling you, oh, the money's coming out of my pocket, I'm paying for your accommodation. No. It's a facility, or it's the facility that's paying for it. Most of the times they tell you that, they are just lying to you. Okay? You can also demand what type of accommodation you want. An apartment, furnished or unfurnished, or you want to stay in a hotel, is up to you. If you're someone who don't like eating out just like myself, I just chose the furnished apartment. Guys, this is almost all these things that is supposed to. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and click the notification bell to be the first to receive more videos. Until then, I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.